Well. Guess who's back? What the fuck is going on with my screen? Anyway, that's not the point of this video. So I've got so much shit. So I got into university. So I kind of planned on just telling a couple stories and shit about it. Shit. Do we have any diamonds? Do we have any diamonds? Okay, I got this great idea. Sorry, and I get so sidetracked. Do I want to make a diamond just like in Pat and Jen's mod reviews? I'll shave its head in a second. Yeah, that's cold, bro. That's cold. God, I haven't played this for ages. I've got so many stories, guys. I've got so many fucking stories. I don't really. I just have one main one, which is why I clicked on the title. My boyfriend's last words. Why did I name my axe that, bro? Like, what? Yeah, that's also... I don't know about the boyfriend shit, bro. Not sure what I was on. Just gonna tell my story while I plant wheat seeds. I think I've got to collect the wheat seeds first. Oh, actually, let's make a hoe. Sorry, I'm so disorganized, guys. Please don't click off the video. It's like, where the fuck is all my shit? I swear, is this all I have? I'm this broke. Let me tell you more about, while we're doing this, I'll give you a little bit of context around college and stuff. So university is very different to school. In case for those who were wondering, just even being able to apply to universities in the first place should give you the fucking like entry thing because of how hard they make their fucking websites to navigate. I swear to God, they're the worst fucking things. Like it's like they're purposely put together to weed out the inferior people so that they're unable to apply. I'm so fucking serious. It's legitimately the worst fucking thing ever. And they have absolutely no excuse with the amount of money they make to have like something that looks like it's out of the fucking 2000s. But I've had it real tough. Okay, I'm not even 3 weeks ago, I went over the handlebars of my Lime scooter going home from work. And I was going like 20 k's per hour, and then it like made my lips all swollen and shit. And it meant like, because it was on the last week of the sem, it meant like I couldn't really go out to any parties or anything because I looked like shit. And like I got so lucky I didn't smash open my head. I went to the emergency room for the second time. I'll get to the first time, guys. You gotta give me some of that juicy watch time before I tell you the reason why I was spiked in a club. Oh, that's kind of sad. I just read that and then it like it refilled me with like memories of Jamal and shit. They were actually pretty shit. Like, Americans can't relate with free healthcare, but like, I had to wait 7 hours because it was on a Saturday and all I saw, it was like a Looney Tunes episode, like a Looney Tune episode, I shit you not. It was, because it was like, Saturday or Sunday or something, there was like tons of drunk people coming in and like with the most stupidest shit. Okay, so now the reason why you guys came to watch this video, so I need to give you guys some more context. I'm extremely sensitive to drugs and alcohol. So if I drink, let's say, like, I can get really drunk off about 3 drinks. Alright, I think my tolerance is going up a bit, but it's still nothing compared to like most people. Yeah, so I get really drunk off a little bit, and it's the same with drugs and other... It's good and bad because it means that like, one of the biggest problems for me is that everyone expects me to drink more, even though I can't drink more, which is good, but normally when I get really drunk, I just get depressed drunk, and so I'm just a sad motherfucker that's just sat there, depressed. So that's why I really like, I try and stay between the good range of 1 to 2 drinks per session. This is important because obviously I got spiked in a club, right? So me and my mate, who's a girl, I know, shocking. Anyway, she's very hot, and so her drink got spiked. I had a sip of her drink, and pretty much we both... I thought I was gonna die on the Uber back. Like, I was like, yeah, it felt like I don't know, it was fucked. Like, I was like, you know in those movies where you see like the wife? The wife at the fucking, like the dead wife type shit. I saw that, but of like this chick that I liked years ago. I was like, fuck off, as if this is the bitch that I'm fucking thinking about while I'm about to die. That's the, like, I obviously I'm not telling anyone this in my real life, but I was like, no fucking way. So I'm like, we get back to the college. We're both really fucked. They actually called a EMT person to come like examine us and make sure that we weren't gonna die if we went to bed. Because yeah, it was really bad. And then so the next day I wake up with a huge erection. Like, we're talking absolutely massive. Like, my dick is already huge, but this was like maximum thing. So I was like, whatever, probably just morning wood. You know, typical, whatever. You get it. You know, you get it sometimes. You get it. When you wake up, you get it. I was like, oh, nothing to worry about, you know. It happens. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And then it continued through the day, right? I had this raging rock hard boner, which if you've ever tried to have a conversation with like another male or literally anyone with a boner, it's quite distracting, and it's quite awkward because like I had to do the bending it strat where you put it on the right of your, you know, it was shit. That first day was shit. I was like, whatever, you know, maybe there's just something going on that's wrong, that's weird. I'm not really going to think about it because it isn't hurting and it's just a minor inconvenience. A minor inconvenience, you know. It wasn't a huge inconvenience because, you know, it wasn't really that bad. And then it happened again the next day, right? And the next day I was like, fuck, this is a bit weird. This shouldn't really be happening for a second day. I was like, but whatever, maybe, like, once again, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a minor annoyance. And before I see like, cause people, a few of my mates who knew, they were like, why didn't you try like, masturbate or something? Which we'll get to that in a second, cause I did eventually on day 4. Yeah, hey, don't blame me if you're like, bro, why didn't you see a fucking doctor? Firstly, it didn't hurt. Secondly, I didn't know that it was this big of a medical emergency if you have a boner for a long period of time, and I was too awkward. Like, I'm not really someone who ever gets sick in my life, so I've never really been to the doctor much. And so I didn't want to show my giant cock. Sorry, my huge willy. Sorry, I need to stop saying that. It's like 12 o'clock at night where I am. They're gonna think something severely. Nah, they already do. They're like, oh fuck, this kid's back from uni clearly because we can hear him screaming huge willy at 1 a.m. Yeah, so I was cautious to, you know, show the doctor, and it was a very awkward thing. He's like, okay, drop your pants. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, am I about to get bummed or something? And it was really awkward those first days leading up to it because I, like, try explaining if someone sees you with a boner and you go to, like, a kid's pool or something. Not a kid's, okay, that sounds really bad. Like a swimming pool in general, alright? I didn't sort, oh, fuck. You know, and it's a bit awkward because it just looks like you've got an absolutely massive hog. Like, and I just had to pretend like it didn't exist because I was like I'm trying to get in my exercise. Okay, this just sounds really bad. Most people wouldn't swim if they have a boner, but I was just like, fuck it, bro. I don't really. I did the strat where I put it to the right, so it wasn't like it wasn't like straight. Pointing at people. Yeah, look, let's just leave it at that. And then like being around like a kid's playground, anything, and having a fucking rock hard boner is just not, you cannot explain it. Like, I'm really pulling into my Minecraft fucking blood here with this shit. So, and then so I went into the room and I was like, yo, my dick's huge. And then they put me in like a thing, and then they gave me like laughing gas. And then they proceeded to stick needles into my cock. while I was on Laughing Gas, and the guy came into my room, my like hospital beds, and he gave me the laughing gas, right, and then he took away the nozzle, but the tube and everything was still there, so I just started huffing on the tube. And I started recording because I was so high. I started recording videos and sending it to the fucking college group chat. Like with not like the main college one, but with all of my like mates at the time in it. And so there was like one of the ones where you could actually hear the doctor saying, "Oh, I shouldn't have left the laughing gas in here." and then you could and then I proceed to say, "No, not the laughing gas. Why?" Yeah, so and then because I was so high, by the way, 10 out of 10 would recommend laughing gas. I low-key wanted to get it again, but I wasn't fucked up enough when I was at the hospital before. Should I be admitting that? Maybe not, but did I? Yeah. Yeah, so I made a post to send to my friend, and I accidentally posted it to my actual Instagram page, and the post went a bit like, "Bro, I'm so fucking high right now." And then you just hear in the background like, beep, 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 of the fucking, like, of someone's heart rate monitor. And then, like, literally a few hours in, I hear one old dude go like, "Oh, I wish I had what that young bloke has." I'm like, and I'm fully in earshot of him. Fuck. And then, like, not even, like, this goes later into the night. At about dinner time, he's like, "I pay my taxes," and then he starts, like, dropping the craziest slurs, which I didn't even know were slurs until later, because I'd never heard them in my life. And he was, like, getting really pissed off at this nurse because she hadn't brought him his food yet. Getting spiked, you know, it could have been a lot worse. Oh yeah, I can still get, because this is details that you guys want to know, I'm sure. I can still get, fully still get erections and shit. Now, thankfully, he was a bit worried about it, but it was totally fine. I was very lucky because there was still blood circulation. And he's like, "We actually don't know really what caused this, but we're pretty sure it is the drugs." It wouldn't have been funny though. I was stressing, bro, because I fucking hate needles, right? And like, I fucking hate them so much. And then getting one in my dick was fucked. Like, I was almost on the verge of crying. It was that fucked up. Like, I like, imagine, like, I thought they were just gonna do a blood test. And then my balls were like purple for the next, like, 4 weeks after that. And I couldn't even sit down to use the toilet. Because they had sucked all the blood out. You know, I could have thought of a better way. They could have just got a girl vampire or something. It would have made my life so much easier. Oh yeah, I guess with the Instagram post, some of my mates were like, "What the fuck? Why is in the fucking medical bed saying he's high as fuck?" Because, oh yeah, okay, so I was super stressed out. I would post it to my story because it just disappeared, and I didn't know where it disappeared, but I saw that my story wasn't lit up. You know how it lights up on Instagram when you post a story? It wasn't lit up, so I thought it was chill. And then I saw it later on my main feed, and I was like, "Holy fuck, all the baddies are gonna see this shit of me like tripping balls." Does it not elevate? That's so fucked. Like, low-key, I'm so addicted to that fucking gas, bro. I'm not addicted enough to, like, go find it again, like, in real life, but if they gave it to me again, I would not say no, man. It was, like, it was fucking awesome. And it was really good, too, because I didn't feel any of the negative side effects that I normally feel, like depression. I wonder why it's called fucking laughing gas. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm getting my nose fixed. I'm not sure if I brought this up because I don't really talk about like personal shit that much. I don't think anyway. So this is like kind of like a first time sort of thing. If you want more college stories, smash like. I'll bring you the juiciest content. It's very funny, all the drama and shit that happens. I had so many hours of content. But I'm still, even right now, trying to catch up on all the content that I did before. So I'm gonna, you know, have to go back and try and catch up with all the content, that like cut up the videos and stuff and edit them. That's why I haven't really been able to interact with you guys, and it doesn't seem like I'm there. But like whenever you do comment on all the videos, I see it, and it literally, like, I shit you not, it makes my day. I love just, even if no one watches, I just love having a platform that I can be myself on, because I'm a very strange person. All right, you guys don't know the type of shit that I do in real life. Oh, that sounds bad. Like I'm just not the type of I don't fit any stereotypes, so it's kind of sucks because I don't really fit in with anyone. Do you know what's like crazy to me? Is I was building this castle before I lost my virginity. What I've realized as I've been at college, away from being bullied, you know, in high school, what I have realized, that's right, I was exploring these tunnels, and I got lost, I think. You'll have to watch the episodes later to catch up on that. I'm sorry. I wish I could interact with the audience more. I won't do this again. I will only, so, like, the stuff that's going to be coming out is from, like, a year and a half ago, pretty much. So, like, a literal year ago. Thank you for watching. Smash like, or if you like the video, or smash like if you dislike the video. Leave a comment, please. I love comments so much. Like, you don't understand. I'll reply to every single one, and it will be like me replying. It won't be me from a year ago replying. So leave comments. It's really cool when you do. I love it so much. It makes my day. Like, genuinely,